Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So today, more Nesmith testing. And you can see who's on the bridge here. Janeway's Captain, Enterprise Data, and then Nesmith. And below decks we have Hugh, Torres, Dr. Crusher. Remember which one I say Dr. Crusher for. Then Paris, and then Chapel. And where am I at? I'm in Freebooters space. Not sure how many more test runs I'll do for Nesmith because I did the Xindi, and now here I'm doing Freebooters. And if they work, especially if I'm running an interceptor, a G4 interceptor. Again, are you stealing my hostile? No, I stole yours. Especially with an interceptor going against the explorers. And again, I'm hitting level 60 hostiles with a level 46 ship. Let me see if I can find more explorers. The idea in this is, yes, I am a level 60. I do have a whole bunch more research and high-tiered officers, and let's say maybe a level 46 or an even lower 40s. Going against the triangle, using a smaller ship, maybe that could help demonstrate not only the abilities of Nesmith, but maybe give you an idea, because what's good about, let's say, level 60 freebooters? Almost 2,000 broken parts here. You can definitely punch up against these freebooters with the right crew. Therefore, more broken parts. I do think is a broken ship part grind dead? No, it's not dead. It definitely has become easier, though. With freebooters, it's definitely become easier. And with the Delta Quadrant systems that I showed you at least once. Maybe even twice, because I think I told you, the rare formation Armada systems, and then the higher level, just regular old Delta Quadrant system. Not on the Voyager track or the formation circle. The deep Delta Quadrant systems have pretty good broken parts. Getting through some of these battles, you can see I barely have lost anything. Barely. Part of that is Janeway. Combining Janeway with Nesmith, a good enough test. We'll see. Let's check out some battle logs. Yeah, wow. Battles are going 3 rounds, so that's good. Would have been kind of not as great a test if they went like 1 round, but good, they're going 3 rounds, so can get some shots to happen. Alright, so look at these. 600, low 600,000 for damage per shot from this freebooter. This is the first weapon, so 3 shots per first weapon. Mitigating 404,000 of 600,000. Again, that isn't quite max mitigation, is it? It's about 2/3. 2/3 mitigation. There's 66% mitigation, which isn't too far off from max mitigation. What, 6%? That's not, or even like less than 6%. It's not a whole month. It's not a whole bunch. But again, here you go. 34,000 of the remaining, 208,000 mitigated from apex barrier. And then with the shields, only 30,000 is going to the hull. I mean, he's definitely working. He's definitely working. Yeah, I mean, Janeway is, okay. Well, there's something to note there. With using Janeway, you're going to make more of the damage go to your shields than the hull. You can see here was about 30,000 damage going to the hull from a 600,000 shot. You see, same 600,000 shot. This one gets up to 725. Taking about 10,000 less damage per hull, but still, Apex Barrier is still doing 34,000. So Janeway and her ability as captain isn't necessarily taking away from how much Apex Barrier is mitigating. So it looks like that's popping first. The Apex Barrier is factored in first, and then Janeway's captain ability would be factored in after that. It's good to know. It's good to know. Makes it more useful, I think. Here you go, 800,000 shot. Wow. 39,000 on the Apex Barrier. Okay. Here you got the 700,000 shots. It's only 33.8 thousand. This one's 36,000. So you got a 700,000 and a 750,000. You got 33, almost 34,000, and then 36,000 Apex Barrier. So, like Janeway and Nesmith kind of pair nicely. You get more reduction with the Apex Barrier, and it doesn't really affect how much Janeway is mitigating, or if I guess technically it does because there's less damage overall. More that Janeway and her moving the damage from your hull to your shields doesn't affect how much Nesmith is going to mitigate for you. That's cool. I would say that is a good thing to know. I didn't even think about it when I put Janeway on the bridge. I'm like, oh, is that going to affect? Like, am I going to get less Apex Barrier mitigation because of the way the hull versus shield damage is going to go? So who the hell knows with some of the way this coding goes? I mean, you don't know. Just because it reads a certain way doesn't mean that's the way it's going to go, right? It's not with these people that code this stuff. Or these people that think it up and want to write out what the coders to do, and then they send it to coders 30,000 miles away. Annoying how that doesn't work out the way it's supposed to sometimes. Like, can the left hand talk to the right hand? Call him up, ask for clarification or something. No, that's fine. By all means, don't. Yeah. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do any more Nesmith tests because he works against Indy, he works against Freebooters, works very nicely against Freebooters, and that can get you a lot more parts because it can allow you to kill more hostiles and maybe even allow you to punch up and therefore get more loot per hull or per kill and then therefore per hull. So to wrap this up here, you can see that, hopefully you can see, I'm looking over here on the thing here. Apex Barrier, Nesmith Apex Barrier absolutely works against Freebooters, which is great. We love that because there is some, overlap between doing your Freebooter dailies, and if you got the sweeps, then you can get credit for Swarm and some faction dailies. Wonderful, we like that. Wish we could get more of that. Right, hint, hint, wink, wink, nod. Let's go, dickheads. More overlap. And Janeway on the bridge and the way that she moves damage from your hull to your shields isn't affected by, or it doesn't lessen how much Nesmith is going to mitigate for you. He's going to pop first, mitigate more of the damage, and then Janeway,
her ability with her shields work too. So Janeway and Nesmith work very nicely against Freebooters. Comment below. Do you think this is enough testing for Nesmith? Is there another hostile you would like to see how it works against, or how effective it can be for you? And how much more broken ship parts do you think people are going to get now? Because they know that Nesmith and Janeway pair just nicely against Freebooters. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.